Family of a prisoner who died in state custody plans a lawsuit against the state. Gazetted order announces house-to-house registration on Saturday. Guyana police force ready for elections. In the region, convenience stores ditches Secretary Day condom offer. And internationally, arson attack at Japanese anime studio kills 33. Greetings and welcome to this edition of Headline News Update. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. Not just getting ready, but fully ready. That's what Commissioner of Police Leslie James said about the Guyana Police Force with regards to their preparation for the upcoming general and regional elections. According to the Guyana Chronicle, the Police Chief James said his force is fully prepared for the hosting of elections whenever they may be announced. An order signed by the illegitimate GCOM chairman has triggered the proposed start of house-to-house registration. Wendell Jeffrey is following that development.
Against the wishes and desires of the People's Progressive Party, PPP, the GCOM has officially gazetted and has announced, through an order, the start of the much-discussed house-to-house registrations. The personnel from GCOM have been trained, and the process is set to start on Saturday, July 20th, 2019. GCOM has noted that the registration is set to conclude on October 20th, 2019. It is believed that there will be no elections until the completion of the house-to-house registration. While the coalition is emphasizing that the current registration list is both bloated and outdated, the opposition PPP has said that whatever it takes to make the list current can be done without house-to-house registration by simply employing the claims and objection procedure. And while the government is comfortable with pursuing a process that will unclutter the list, the PPP is claiming that it is purely a delay tactic that breaches both the Constitution and the spirit of the recently handed down consequential orders from the CCJ. The coalition government claims that the list is filled with names of dead persons and with more than 200,000 incorrect additions. The PPP has said that 4 elections were conducted using the very same lists, and there has been no previous challenge to its validity. The constitutionality of the gazetting of the house-to-house registration is also being questioned by the PPP. They are claiming that the GCOM chairman was ruled illegal and that any action of his should be seen as such. The supporters of the coalition are countering that the fall of the government came as a result of a vote by an illegal dual citizenship holder. According to reports, the leader of the opposition is now counting on the Caribbean and international communities to pressure the Granger administration to hold elections by September in accordance with the consequential order by the Caribbean Court of Justice. For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. Coming up after the break, prisoner allegedly died due to prison's negligence. The family plans to sue the state. And police issues wanted bulletin for murder suspects.
It's here again, the Clearance Mega Mountain Sale, happening for one day only, Friday, July the 26th. Come down and enjoy 50% off selected items store-wide. Not forgetting an early 25% discount off all back-to-school items. For men, come down and enjoy 50% off Levi's jeans, sneakers, Kenneco shoes, dress shirts, jerseys, short pants, and everything you need to give you that sizzling summer look. Not forgetting you ladies, enjoy 50% off selected sneakers, tops, dresses, jeans, short pants, shoes, and a whole lot more. Remember, this sale happens for one day only, Friday, the 26th of July. So make your way down to Clearance and enjoy this amazing summer deal. Clearance, always keeping you in style.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient.
You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins,
or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. The Guyana Police Force has issued a wanted bulletin for 36-year-old Kanan Uja for questioning in relation to a murder committed on Noah Luther on July 22, 2015 at Carmichael and Kwamina Streets. Uja is said to be of East Indian descent and his last known address is Meadowbank, East Bank, Demerara. Anyone with information leading to the arrest of Kanan Uja is asked to contact the police on telephone numbers 226-6978-911 or the nearest police station. A prisoner died in prison and his family plans to sue the state. Esther Sobers reports.
The family members of Rex Blanc is seeking justice after the man died in custody at the Lozignan prison last Saturday. 34-year-old Rex Blanc, a taxi driver, and 24-year-old Michael York were accused of turning a birthday celebration on the 26th of April into a crime scene by robbing the partygoers. The two men were slapped with 8 charges in relation to the robbery. However, the bereaved wife of Blanc is contending that her husband was not involved in the crime, but rather just a regular taxi driver who picked up a passenger.
He said he wanted to be the one that my husband do not know. He said, stop the car, I want to pee. So my husband driving the car now and let him get to come out to pee. My husband said when he come out to pee, he busy talking to the customer that he knew. And so all he see that the guy jumping back in the car and said, drive. And when he realized he robbed somebody, so he said, where you got me from? And he started going and tell him, look, and then they say, I'll come out the car and this kind of thing. And the one who did the robbery, he put a gun to my husband's head and tell him to drive. He said, here now, don't do what you want. I have 2 children. I don't want to do me anything.
Mrs. Blank further stressed that her husband saw a police patrol and tried to explain what transpired to the police, but instead, the police assaulted Blank.
He came out the vehicle. When he came out the vehicle, he said the officers come and they give him one. Soon as he come out, they give him one, struck to his head, gun boot him. And he said, "What happened? Look, the man guy in there." And I said, "We wire nothing, shut him out and tell me we wire set tonight." And they handcuffed my husband behind his back. And they start abusing him. And they take him on somebody bridge, put him to kneel down, he and the other young man, to the fence, and start abusing him.
Blank was remanded to prison on the charges. His family was in the process of trying to raise funds for the father of two to be released on bail. The bail amounted to 850,000 Guyana dollars. Whilst Blank was in prison, he reportedly told his wife that he was beaten by the police. He told his family that the police placed a plastic bag gagged on his head and forced him to sign a confession statement. Mrs. Blank further stressed that he endured all this while suffering from diabetes and other underlying ailments. He needed urgent medical attention, but his family said he was refused treatment by the prison officials.
In prison, he said he wasn't getting his medication time. He used to complain to the authorities there. The half an inmate in there knew their names. And he supposed to get released today. So if he get released, I gonna get the names who we used to complain to, and they would ignore many days. Only when I go visit him, he would tell me and he would say, "Don't talk to them, call my lawyer." Because when I do call a lawyer, the lawyer's clerk, Melissa here, Melissa would call up and so he would get his medication.
Even though he was given some medication, Blank's health continued to deteriorate, which prompted the family to seek the intervention of a private doctor. Documents were shown to Channel 2 Headline News from a Dr. Coleman from the Coleman Medical Services. The family said that the private doctor conducted a medical evaluation on Blank on the 9th of May 2019. The evaluation suggested that the young father suffered multiple blows to the head and the body, which causes headache, dizziness, among other ailments. Blank died last Saturday at 1:01 p.m. at Lozignan Prison. Headline News made contact with the prison director acting, Gladwin Samuels, about the situation. However, he offered no comment. The family members of Blank plan to sue the state for the man's death. For Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. When we return, convenience stores ditches Secretary Day condom offer, and World Health Organization sounds global alarm over Congo Ebola outbreak.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient.
You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins,
or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.ui. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
It's here again, the clearance mega month-end sale, happening for one day only, Friday, July the 26th. Come down and enjoy 50% off selected items store-wide. Not forgetting an early 25% discount off all back-to-school items. For men, come down and enjoy 50% off Levi's jeans, sneakers, Kaneko shoes, dress shirts, jerseys, short pants, and everything you need to give you that sizzling summer look. Not forgetting you ladies, enjoy 50% off selected sneakers, tops, dresses, jeans, short pants, shoes, and a whole lot more. Remember, this sale happens for one day only, Friday, the 26th of July. So make your way down to clearance and enjoy this amazing summer deal. Clearance, always keeping you in style.
Welcome back. In the region, the international chain of convenience stores Circle K has offered a public apology in Mexico after it tweeted an offer which was widely decried as sexist on social media. The ad urged shoppers to mark Secretary Day by buying a special combo consisting of a bottle of wine, a chocolate bar, and a packet of condoms for their secretary. It was quickly banned on Twitter for promoting stereotypes of women. Circle K has withdrawn that ad. And in international news, at least 33 people are dead and dozens injured after a man set fire to an animation studio in Japanese city of Kyoto. According to reports, the 41-year-old suspect broke into the Kyoto animation studio on Thursday morning and sprayed petrol before igniting it. The suspect had been detained and was taken to the hospital with injuries. Kyoto Animation, known as KyoAni, produces films and graphic novels and is well regarded by fans for the quality of its production. Ebola outbreak in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo is now an international health emergency. Ebola has claimed at least 1,600 lives in the region in the past year, and the country's volatile security situation is complicating matters. Al Jazeera's Catherine Sori reports.
After hours of deliberations by the Emergency Committee of the World Health Organization over the status of Ebola in the Democratic Republic of Congo, members have decided it requires a vigorous international response.
There is concern about spread of Ebola from Goma, a getaway, even though so far no cases were newly infected in this city. 2, there is disappointment that there has been a recurrence of intense transmission in Beni, so that the geographical expansion is now some 500 kilometers. 4, the fight is ongoing for a full year now.
The meeting was called after a preacher who had traveled to Butembo, about 200 kilometers north of the city of Goma, to pray for the sick, tested positive on his arrival back. He died earlier this week. At the border between Goma and Rwanda, health workers are taking no chances. Rwanda has already told its citizens to avoid traveling to Goma. The WHO committee has, however, warned against closing borders and restricting trade. DRC government officials say many of those who came in contact with the preacher have been vaccinated, and it's unlikely Ebola will spread further. But there are still concerns. Goma is a key city.
I can't afford to be afraid, because if I'm scared of carrying someone, I'll get no clients, and that means no money. So what shall I eat?
What will we do now? Shall we lock our children because of this? I'm very worried.
More than 1 million people live here, and sitting at the tip of Lake Kivu, it's easy to travel to other countries in the region, as well as other parts of the DRC. Vaccinations in affected areas have intensified. This is Beni in North Kivu province, where there is concern that more people are getting sick. There is also concern about the disease spreading to Uganda. Health workers in southwest Uganda are vaccinating people who could have come in contact with a Congolese woman who visited the Bizimpondwe market to trade a few days ago. She died of Ebola when she returned home. The government says she did not cross at a formal border point where she'd have been screened. This is the same region where a child tested positive for Ebola last month after his mother took him back to DRC to bury his father. The child later died, adding to a death toll of more than 1,600 in the past year. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.
Now is your 3-day weather forecast. And that is all for this edition of Channel 2 Headline News Update. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website at headlinenewsguyana.com for more news. See you tomorrow at 6 for more news. Until then, take care.